Alrighty, back to the faceplate on the SB200. So let me turn this so I can view what I'm doing so I don't move out of the view picture. There we go. So what I did was I was going to sand it originally, and I was afraid that it might cause some other issues with some of the exposed aluminum, how it oxidizes. So what I did was I scrubbed it off real good. I used soap and water to scrub it, and then a scrub brush to get all the little parts that were starting to already flake off. So I'm trying to see what I have to do to get this back in the picture here. Let me lift this a little bit higher. The reason I have it over here on this table like this is I was going to show how I'm going to put this on. Hang on, I didn't realize when I lifted it would make that much difference. So I sat here and played with this for a little bit. It looks pretty good, the sheet. There's a couple areas I wish it was a little tighter, like around the switch, because there's no escutcheon around the switch, so that'll stick out. But it looks like if I actually place this upside down flat on a piece of wood like that, that's about the best way. I tried it doing it face up, and it looks like it's off just a little bit, like some of the switch holes are a little bit too low. Looks like that's the way to go. So it's been all alcohol cleaned and it's ready to go, and you can be the witness to this and see how it goes, and maybe if you want to try your own, you will have learned from my mistakes. Alright, so I just peeled the glue backing off of this, the protector for the glue backing. I'll limit how much I touch it. Put that on there like so. Pull this one away. And then I'll use the very edge to grab the very edge. Like that. Let me see how I want to hold this. Probably, since I'm going to hold it upside down, I'll hold it like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stand this up so the straight edge is the actual bench that it's on. And I'll get this out of here, hopefully. And the plate, the face plate is pretty resilient. This new sticker. So it's not like it's real papery. So I'm kind of just eyeballing it up here, kind of making sure that everything's kind of in the middle before I actually stick it. And I'll stick it a little bit right there and see how that looks. Like right about there is where everything looks pretty much the same amount of gap on all sides. Mainly what I'm concerned with is the top, the bottom, and the sides, because a lot of the other holes get covered up. The screw holes will be sticking out, and they are what they are. Okay, so now it's on. So I'll start at the center and work my way out. And like I said, it's not a real flimsy sticker, so it kind of wants to stay straight. It's got a little bit of backing to it. So I don't see any bubbles or anything. Alright. And I would think that it'll definitely work well until if I find another plate. So there it is. Yep, there it is, all finished. and like I can see down here a little bit of green. I can always touch that up with something. That's what I mean. I wish it would have fit that a little bit better, but I guess that all these plates are just different enough that if you make it that tight, you might run into some issues. But all the other holes seem to line up pretty well. So I'll go over and while playing with the amplifier, maybe get this back on at some point. We'll see how it looks. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. So there it is, all put on. If you're a perfectionist, you're not going to be happy. If you just want something to use that looks pretty nice and you're sad that your faceplate looks terrible, I think you'll be happy with it for the price. It was about 22, 23 bucks, somewhere in that area on eBay. I can't remember if there was shipping, but it was reasonable. But I can show you just a couple of things. Like I said, I think some of the lettering might be off just a little bit when I put the switches on. I didn't put them on yet, but you can see around the on-off switch that's way down at the bottom of the lens there. So it doesn't fit perfectly around there. Some of the screws. Come on, you gonna focus? I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Maybe I'll move it off to the side a little bit and back out. No, it doesn't like that at all. Come on, there you go. You can do it. Alright, anyhow. Some of the screws don't fit so well. They're just not perfectly centered. Again, things like around the meter, that's perfect because it's all underneath. For me, like I said, I think that's more than adequate. It's really up to what your tastes are. All in all, it looks a whole lot better than the faceplate that was on there. Of course, if I found something that looked better and it was original, I'd scoop it up, but that'll work for me. Okie dokie, and there it is with the knobs back on it. Let's see if it'll focus in. Yeah, you can see the numbers. They look pretty good. I mean, I thought they'd be off a little more than that just because of the alignment to get it on, but I think all in all that's a success. So I think that's enough with the amp for now. Kind of still looking for a solution for the fan and possibly what I can do for some tubes, but and I'm looking for why every now and then it seems to latch on the 10 meter band. But that's it. Thanks for watching.